Well, good morning, everybody, and we are back with the Bishop Car Chronicles. It's time for another segment of renewing the mind and the body for healthy living. And while the notifications are going out, we would like to send a happy birthday shout out to Pastor Antoine Roston, to my little brother Terrence Roberson, to Miss Stephanie Fry James, to Amanda Andrade. And if today is your birthday, I pray that your day is filled with many blessings, gifts, and love from all around, and that you enjoy as many of the sweet things as you desire. Just don't make yourself sick. It is your day, your time to go out, celebrate, live it up. You deserve it. So make sure to make the most of it and enjoy. You've been waiting 364 days for this one day to come around, and it is now here. It is your time. So if this is your first time watching one of these broadcasts, I want you to know that they are to encourage you, to empower you, to educate you, to motivate you, to inspire you, and to uplift you to move towards your destiny, operating in the purpose for which you've been created, using the gifts that are within you. I want to say thank you so very much for tuning in to these broadcasts. I want to say thank you for being a part of the Back with the Bishop family. Good morning, Lady Verl, awesome supporter, wonderful woman of God who is a part of the family here. And I want to let you all know that every like, every share, every comment, every red and blue dot, it means a great deal to me. And so I want to say thank you so very much. I love you all. I just can't tell you that enough. And I'm saying good morning to everybody, and I'm hoping that your Wednesday is off to a great and wonderful start. And so with that being said, as I do not have a whole lot of time to be on here, I want to drop this word again of encouragement. This word of wisdom is really what it is. It's a word of wisdom that I want to share with you all today. And that word is simply this: conserve that energy. That's what I want to say to you all today. Conserve that energy. I hope that you're hearing me this morning as I'm sharing this word. Oftentimes, being human beings, we have been created with emotions, which that's basically what emotions or energy is. It's energy in motion is really what it is. So when you are frustrated, when you're sad, when you're happy, when you're excited, when you're fearful, when you're nervous, it's energy that you have put in motion. And of course, it burns throughout the body. And so one of the things that pulls on that energy or that affects that energy is interaction with other humans. And so most oftentimes it deals with the way that our mind is set up, because again, our mind has to perceive information. So based upon what we perceive will also determine kind of like, what we will process and how we will feel. And one of the things that I learned in regards to the mind is that our memories are prioritized by what we feel. All right. So memories are prioritized by our energy or by our emotions. And so what you feel the most is what you're going to remember the most. All right. So just go back and check the last time that you were really excited or you were really happy. You're going to remember that, and you're going to remember a lot of details about that. Just as well, the last time that you were really angry, when you were really heated, you were really bent out of shape, you're going to remember a lot of details about that because our memories are prioritized by our emotions, by our feelings. And so what I want to tell you is to conserve that energy. When you come into contact, now watch this, y'all. I'm teaching you and us and everybody that's watching this, I'm trying to teach you how to remain in control of yourself, because this is some things that some people don't know how to do. Some people don't know how to control themselves, and that's why we call them, or we use that phrase, that they are out of control. And so what ends up happening is people who are out of control, those people who say and do whatever comes to their mind, or whatever information is already in there, and they're being very careless and thoughtless with their words, their actions, and their deeds. It can affect you. It can affect you in such a way, again, that you conserve, or that you use your energy, that you burn your energies. And sometimes this energy is unnecessary. So you end up getting frustrated. You end up being impatient. You end up being exhausted. Hear me what I'm saying, because you have burned energy that was really unnecessary for you to burn. And so you have to stop and take into account whether or not you should use that energy. All right. Whether or not, is this worth your time? That's what I'm saying. Is this worth your time? Is this worth your energy? Is this something that you should really emote towards? Because if not, then you need to conserve that energy so that you can use it again on your God-given purpose. That's one of the things that I really encourage individuals to do. Use that energy on your God-given purpose. Do not use that energy on something that's not going to amount to a hill of beans. Can I say that again? Do not use that energy energy. Do not use your energy on something that does not amount to a hill of beans. And so what ends up happening is, you got people like, man, I should have never gave my time to that. Exactly. So you should not have given your time to that post. You should not have given or used your energy on that person. Good morning, Elder Pryor. Thank you so very much for tuning in. So you got to really stop and take an observation to determine, is this something that's worth your energy? Is this something that's worth your time? Because if not, then you need to conserve that energy. I'm going to say that again. Conserve that energy. Don't be blowing up and don't be, getting all upset and all bent out of shape and all of that stuff over something that's not worth your time and your energy. Listen, there are souls that are out here, and I said it before and I'm going to say it again. There are souls that are connected to your purpose, that are connected to your destiny, that need the energy that you have. Can I say that again? There are souls that are connected to your destiny. They're connected to your past, to your purpose, and they need the energy that you have. And so you got to make sure that you have it, if you will, stored up or saved up, because if not, listen, if you use your energies on things and people and situations that are not worth it, when you come into contact with those destiny points, which those are the people that are connected to your purpose and your destiny, when you come into contact with them, you won't have the energy that's necessary to fulfill your purpose with meeting those individuals. I hope somebody's hearing what I'm saying. And so what ends up happening is you delay and you elongate destiny, because now you have to try to restore, and you have to try to save up again and conserve energy that you've already given away to previous things, people, and situations that you should have never given it to. I'll let that be a Selah moment. Because see, nobody told me. Good morning, Elder Missionary Murray. Nobody told me when I was growing up. Nobody told me that you need to conserve your energy. Nobody told me to really take an observation and take into account the people that I'm connected to and the situations that I extend myself to. Nobody ever told me that. And so what ends up happening is we stumble into situations sometimes. We our people walk into our lives unaware sometimes. And so what ends up happening is we connect to that and we pay attention to that. We give our energies to that. And so when we get to the destiny point, and I'm going back to saying that again, when you get to that person that really needs your help, that person that really needs the wisdom that you have, you're too tired to give it to them. You're too frustrated to give it to them. You're too angry to give it to them. You're too consumed with other things to give it to them. So what ends up happening is this person that is now connected to your destiny, they have to wait again for you to reset. They have to wait for you to restore. They have to wait for you to debrief. They have to wait for you to pass all of the stuff that you have consumed prior to meeting them, so that again you can actually fulfill purpose and then be able to give and pour into them what is necessary and according to purpose. And so I'm telling you today, this is a word of wisdom. This is our Wednesday's wonderful words of wisdom, which is simply to conserve that energy. Listen, before you give any energy to it, determine, hey, is this worth my time? Is this worth my energy? Is this worth me getting angry over? Is this worth me getting frustrated over? Is this worth me getting excited? Listen, is this worth me getting excited over? Listen, take an observation. Count the cost. Count the cost for that. I promise you, and your life will be made so much better for it. All right. I hope that you've been encouraged, you've been empowered, educated, motivated, inspired, and uplifted to move towards your destiny, operating in the purpose for which you've been created, using the gifts that are within you. Conserve that energy today. Conserve it today. Conserve it today. Conserve it today. All right. I love you all. I'm signing off by saying hello 2019. I'm going up, and so are you. And what's to come for you and for me, it's better than what's been. Matt Love.